Good morning, my mates. Hope you had a good week, and thanks for the videos. Yeah, so much better. Okay, we can see those inconsistencies. So I think you'll notice week by week, the feedback get almost sort of less in terms of how many things I'm sort of noticing there, because those inconsistencies are all stemming from the inconsistencies in your sort of balance and your body positions or whatever. But I'm just showing you. So you don't need to focus on those. But obviously I just need you to be aware of them and make note of them. All right. So definitely with the hybrid, and you don't really do it with the irons, but definitely with the hybrid, the tendency to just get a little bit over there. It's not over the top or anything. The swing plane itself is fine. It's just a little bit over there with the head and the toes, and then the hands get a touch away, not as much as I'm showing you, and then obviously that comes out a little bit left. Okay, all right. So I would say that's the sort of bad one with the hybrid, and then the irons. The bad one is sort of more a case of slightly standing up. Okay, still sometimes shutting the face. Face is inconsistent, isn't it? Some come in there, some come in there, some exit there, some exit there. Right, that is what we're leading towards. We've got to take care of all of this stuff so that we can start setting up the face and delivering the face, all right, really, really consistently. That's the idea. That'll also dial into the wedge game, what I said of hitting those wedges close to the hole, becoming really, really good with those wedges. Okay, so that is what we're leading towards. So you mustn't worry about that stuff first. It's just me isolating it, showing it to you, whatever. Maybe you feel every now and then, you never know. But it's the symptom, if I can say that, which leads to the shot, but it's not really the cause. Okay, and again, none of them are consistent. It's not like you're doing one consistent thing wrong. Okay, so that's fine. It makes it actually easier to fix. So we've got to fix this stuff first and keep going. That was really much better. The towel draw, I really liked it. Really, really looked good. So we're going to keep towel draw and add on some longer swings to that, because if we can take out that hand-eye coordination, that reliance on your hands, and trust more the body control and the rotation, that's where that next level of consistency is going to come in. Okay, so very, very happy with all that. Ball under the toes looked good, but I need to see it from the down the line, from the behind camera angle. So we see if that dip goes and that little weight shift goes or gets less. That's all we need to see. It looked like it did. But to be fair, it looked like it did with towel draw as well. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. But I want to see that this week from down the line. Okay. Otherwise, super happy with where we're at. Draws and fades, we need them for that, for what we're talking about. Obviously, we'll talk about your 7-wood when we get the chance. So don't get put off by it. Just try it anyway. Okay, and then obviously send me the videos anyway. Okay. The fade, obviously, again, I want to see from down the line. Fade, very, very simple. Not easy, but very, very simple. Aim a bit left and just do not let, or try not to let the toe pass the heel. However you do it, it doesn't matter. There's a few different ways you can do it. Do it naturally. Just swing and start to feel the toe stay back. That's all you have to do. Okay, if you overdo it or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's cool. It'll teach us something. Okay, right. But anyway, you can do a few fades if you want to, but we're leaving that. We're going to get back to that next week. Okay, well, obviously it's Saturday, the following week, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, because I'm really happy, really excited with what I saw in terms of those draws. Okay, so warm up again. I've added in there step drill ghost swings. Okay, basically that means without a ball. Okay, so you can start off slowly, just sort of loosen up. So step drill is feet together. All right, back swing, step, and rotate to hit it. Okay, so step drill to warm up. Okay, just ghost swing, not hitting a ball. Okay, and it's just going to load our weight a little bit better, keep our height a little bit better, and just create that little bit of forward momentum as well over some time. Okay, so step drill, ghost swings to warm up. Then we've got towel drill. I want some gap wedges, and then this week I want some 8 irons with the towel drill. Okay, what is this? 9-9. Okay, basically longer and faster. So still narrow, feet in the middle, but start getting longer and faster. Oh, look at and being able to control your height and your strike. Okay, so we're adding that in. All right, then first drill is ball under the toes. Okay, they can be sort of 3/4 and half swings, it's absolutely fine. I just want to see them from down the line. Do a few different clubs, or if you want to, with that drill. And then your second drill, that's the sort of important one. Okay, so we're alternating. So the right tip was much better in your full swings. Okay, from that. Okay, much better, especially the second half of the backswing. It didn't continue, it just stopped there. Okay, it might be what it led to the slightly shorter swing, but that's fine, you leave that. Okay, I really like that, that's helping a lot. And then it's stopping us from shifting that way. Okay, so I really like it. But still, to me, too much gap happening here, and very quickly in this, or early in the swing, in the takeaway almost. All right, so what I want you to do is focus, I put in your notes there, in between the two. Okay, so 2 reps, you focus on the right knee, and then 2 reps, you focus again on the right hip like you did last week, right? So first 2 reps, you just focus. What I want you to feel like, that right kneecap never moves. Okay, it doesn't go that way at all. It will a little bit, okay, but the less it can, the better. So first few, right kneecap, just keep it in place. Do not let that right kneecap move. Do not let it move. Okay, so 2 of those, and then 2 where again you think about as a little right hip rotation on the back. So it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, as a little right hip rotation. They're obviously super related. It's not that I'm trying to be that sort of specific in individual moving parts of your body. No, it's just a feel. Okay, it just creates the right feel we want, which is basically not that. Okay, and way more neutral and stable and predictable and repeatable from there, balanced, whatever you want to call it, solid. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's a little bit of work. Like a lot of the same stuff, with a little bit of tweaks, slightly different camera angles for me. Great first session, well done. Okay, have a good weekend, and yeah, obviously send videos when you practice. Thanks, mate. See you later.